Assalamualaikum and welcome to another episode of Zilfit TV. My name is Azmir and this is another episode of Project Zilfit 3.0. Today is a very auspicious day. Number one, it's first of Ramadan, so first of Ramadan in Malaysia at least. So I'd like to wish all of our Muslim viewers selamat berpuasa, Ramadan Mubarak. No, Ramadan Kareem. And it also coincides with our moving day, and it's a big day just because we have to move all of our stocks and also some of the big equipments, including the reach truck, the pallet jack, the manual stacker and whatnot. Also, if you notice behind me, the gate, the fence, whatever you want to call it, has already been taken out by my friend Alam yesterday. And you'll see when we go inside that he also dismantled the storage rack above the toilet, and some of those items are going to be reused in the new showroom. Okay, so I'm just going to go inside right now and get ready for the transporter and the movers to come and help them unload all the stuff. All right, let's go inside. Just in time, the movers has just arrived. Let me just show you quickly what has been done. Alam has already taken up all the fans. This definitely needs to be cleaned up before we install them in the other showroom. That is the platform which used to be up on the toilet over there. And then we have this particular long beam here, which is the gate or the fence for, remember that one. So those needs to be brought there to the new showroom. Okay, so we have a lot of work to do. A lot of these items really needs to be cleaned, but I'll do that when I get there. So let's go transporter and let's get to work. So we got some of the boxes already loaded on the first truck. We have another truck which we're gonna load the big crates, and then probably just carry like the fridge and some of the bigger items, like I mentioned, the grill and whatnot that Alam has taken out. Apart from that, there are a lot of loose items which I really don't know how to fit inside the truck. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how much we can put inside these trucks today, and then if there are anything left over, we're going to use the other transporter, who is going to bring down all the equipment upstairs. So what they're doing now is to load the reach truck, which suddenly something just came across my mind. I don't know how they are going to unload it at the new place. So that's the two big crates, and then we have the manual stacker as well that we're gonna put on that big truck. It's going up. That is scary. Well, they have to. I asked Alam to reverse the reach truck because I don't dare to do it. This thing is dangerous. Alhamdulillah. They're carrying the crates now. I think they got it. manual stacker stern. FYI, all this takes a lot of money. Even the tires are going up. We're trying to fit as much as possible in the big truck, so that the other transporter who's going to carry all the equipment will have more space inside their truck. Hopefully that will do it in terms of moving everything into the new place. Actually, I've asked them to load all 3 tires onto onto the truck. Not too sure whether they're too happy about it. Okay, so we're done with loading all the equipment in the USJ1, and we're now heading over towards the new location, which is in Sunway Subang Business Park. And Alhamdulillah, everything went well. I didn't do a lot of work. I just used the reach truck to move the pallets around and then onto the truck. But that's it. So it's not too taxing for me, especially on the first day of Ramadan, where my body is just adjusting to the fast. So the guys from the transporters actually are going for lunch for a while, and so we'll probably see them. I would expect around 2 p.m. But I'm going to go there first because while I don't have a lot of things to do there yet, but I'm going to see what I can do, because Alam is also following me, and he said he wanted to install the fans first. So that's what we're going to do probably, inshallah. So I'll see you at the new location in a bit. Okay, we're here already at the new place. I'm starting to feel the pangs of hunger and a bit listless today, but work has to go on, and here we are at the new place. One thing I want to share with you guys is that we've not been here for 3 or 5 days, if I'm not mistaken. So what we've done already is that we've registered for the electricity bill, as well as we've already have water in this unit. Now, one thing that I've learned about this TNB meter is that, so there are 2 options, right? So one is that the owners will let us continue using his account to use the electricity. The other type of owner is that they want us to register our own account, which means we need to pay a deposit to enable this to be tied to our account. Now, this particular owner actually wants me to register my own account. Now, last time in Space U8, the deposit was about 2,000 ringgit, which I thought was quite high. But so I expected it to be the same amount, right? So, but when I went there, so apparently, if you can see, we have 2, 1 and 2. One is for the first and the mezzanine floor. The other one is for the top floor. Now, each of them is 3,000 ringgit. So I miscalculated the budget by a factor of 3, right? So that's a lot of money, and also the water is about 800 ringgit. So for those of you who want to rent a place, you need to be aware of this cost, and you need to factor in the cost inside your budget. I'm not too sure whether I've shown you guys this, but after the MAP competition that they had last weekend, they brought back all the equipment to this new location. So here we have all the IPF equipment already in the new space. Okay, so the boys are here now, and at the front of the shop is the one that we can unload by hand, and the one in the rear is the one that we have to use a crane to to get the reach truck, the manual stacker and the big crates off. We have all the tires out there on the ground, if you can see right over there, and I'm not too sure how we're gonna carry that in. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Apparently the guys with the big truck, they're not so smart. When we were at USJ, we wanted to load up the tires, right? So we recommended to use the, I don't know what you call it, those I'll show you, the ropes that thing, right? So they refused to use it. Instead they wanted to just use the hook the tires up, and then what happened was they had a lot of problems just bringing down the tires from the hook, and this time, as you saw just now, they actually dented that particular threshold. At least this experience has showed me one thing though, on how we unload crates, big crates like that one. So it seems that the height of the shutter is not as high as the one in USJ, if I'm not wrong. If I'm eyeballing this correctly, I don't think it's as high, because it seems that the crane is they're struggling to bring the equipment inside. As opposed to the one in USJ, it was fairly easy to just drop all the pallets on the inside the warehouse section, if you can remember. Yeah, so I think we have a problem because of the ceiling height is not as high, so they are worried that the top of the reach truck is going to hit the threshold. I'm not too sure how they're going to do it, but we definitely have to bring the reach truck inside the warehouse, because there's a lot of things that we need to move after this. As expected, once we have things inside the shop, everything looks small. If you can see the whole warehouse area, even with that manual stacker and that bench over there, there's not a lot of space. So if you can imagine the storage area, the storage rack. So the what do you call this, the mezzanine floor is going to be right over here, and there's just going to be a stairs coming down from here all the way down here, and then on the opposite wall will be all the storage racks, and that itself will take quite a bit of space. And what I have eventually will be this middle area right here, where I'll have to maneuver the reach truck. And once we get the reach truck in here, you'll see that this space is not as big as it seems. I'd be lying if I say if I wasn't worried. Not too sure how they can fit this in. Is that to get the fork pointing outward so that you can just drive this thing in, instead of, if you look up there, it's almost at its limit, and if the fork was pointing inwards, it would be very difficult for us to bring the reach truck in. So this is the moment of truth. They already put the rope, I don't know what that thing is called, in front, so that they lift it up, and then Alan will just try to reverse it. Bismillah. This is crazy work. That's why I just told Alam just now that we need a ramp going down, and then I think that's essential. think they got it. Hey, Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. This is the final one. This is the last truck to be unloaded, and then we're done for the day. And I can't wait to go home and break my fast. Oh, it's so dry. I feel so parched. I'm so thirsty. Okay, so we've unloaded one truck. So here they are. So there's still a lot of work that needs to be done to actually do up this whole place. But the first thing that I have to do is to actually epoxize the flooring upstairs, and then we take the equipment from the old site and to this place and install them upstairs. But until then, on next Friday, the racking guys will come and dismantle the racks that we have in USJ1, and then bring them over here and install the new ones as well. So we still have about 1 week for that to happen, and in the meantime, there's pretty much nothing that I can do. I can't even clean this place because I don't want to clean it up and then mess it up when I'm moving things around and about. Probably I'll start some minor cleaning up at the old place, or maybe I'll just focus on the epoxy, and then probably that takes a couple of days as well. But yeah, so we're almost done here. Just a couple more boxes left to unload, and this is how we install the fan using the forklift. Okay, Alhamdulillah, we are done for the day, and I'm about to leave this place. Everything is accounted for, Alhamdulillah. Nothing was badly damaged. Even the threshold, there's nothing I can do about it. But I think it's a good learning experience once again, in terms of how we unload and load equipment once we move here. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, please click that like button. If I sound a bit lethargic, that's because I am. I'm a bit parched, and my throat is really dry, and I can't wait to break my fast. But otherwise, everything considered, I think Alhamdulillah, everything went well. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to it. Don't forget to turn on the notifications so that you'll be informed every time we post a new video. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next Project Zulfit 3.0 episode. Bye, guys.